You guys ready for some top water bassin? We're gonna throw the frog. Stick around. Alright folks, it's been raining all day. We got about an hour till sundown. Me and Brian are headed out on this beautiful pond here, which is a completely undeveloped pond in southern New Hampshire with the exception of a summer camp. And it's loaded with pads and grass and reeds and weeds. We're thinking big time frogs. Yep. Alright, there's our first froggy fish. There's our first frogfish. Alright, snap that up good. Nice. Yes, sir. There we go. Yeah. Little guy, but he took it. All right. Little guy there. Snapping up the frog. That's what we were hoping for. See if it changes when it gets dark. There we go. Yes, sir. He came back and got that. Yep. That was awesome. Nice.
That's my first one of the night on the Whopper Plopper. Couldn't get him on the frog. That's so we just switched ponds because we weren't having any luck at the last place we were at. So we just went down the street and another one of our little honey holes. See how it goes here. There's a fish. Small. Yeah, little guy on a spinnerbait in the grass. But boy, did he hit that, buddy. Ooh, hoo, hoo. He's got my thing. Super little guy. Little guy? Skunk. Hello, mother. Hello, fella. Here, hear it. Mother.
You're a melon.
Okay, folks, well, this is a little bit unusual night. So Brian and I started at this one pond where we were looking forward to a wonderful frogging night. Everything seemed perfect for frogging. Picked up a couple of frogfish, but that was it. Then they wouldn't hit the frogs, and then for a few hours we went around that pond and we just couldn't catch anything. So we packed up and we went to a pond that was nearby, another pond, and we came here and caught a few fish, but again, the bite just wasn't on. And it's crazy because it's such a beautiful night, and it's just one of those nights when the bite wasn't on. Well, Brian had to leave, so I brought him to his car and I came back because I'm crazy like that. So it's now about 4:15, 4:20 in the morning, and I'm gonna wait for sunrise, and I'm gonna get one of them hogs that eluded me and Brian all night long. All right, there's a frogfish, not the fish we're after. Well, folks, despite the seemingly perfect frogging conditions, that bite just is not on. They refuse. We got that one, and we got another couple hits, but gotta change up. Halfway decent little fish, thank goodness. Took my soft plastic off of my underspin, threw an underspin, we'll put another one on there. All right, so I threw a Zaco on my underspin there. All right, so I just changed that Zaco out to a Rage Swimmer, and the boot tail on this just gives it more action, and these fish just seem to need to get a little bit more aggravated to hit this morning. So I'll take any advantage I can get. little guy here. Whoop. Wow, that's a jumpy fish. All right, another little guy on that underspin. So we're on a grass flat that's about 6-8 feet deep, and I'm not using any electronics right now to find fish, but I can tell you that there's a whole bunch of fish around, and the reason I know that is because I'm getting hit on almost every cast by something small, and then in between I'm catching those small bass, and with a small fish there's big fish. So I'm just going to alternate some different moving baits here. I have the underspin hooked up, of course. I have a spinner bait. I have a couple of different crankbaits, and I'm just going to alternate those until I see what they consistently hit, and then hopefully we'll get that big one that's swimming around in there with all those other medium and small and itty-bitty fish, because that's the big one that we're after. That's a good hit. All right, that was a good topwater hit on the pompadour. That's a mean fish. All right. Wouldn't you know, I just took off my shoulder cam right when I got my first really good topwater hit. He blew that up good. Nice mini donk there. All right, we'll put that back on just in case we have a chance to get a good topwater hit. Okay, there's another one. All right. That's going to be our best fish yet. All right. There we go. That was a terrific hit. Maybe we found something that's working this morning now. All right. All right. Pretty fish right there. Yes, sir. All right. Well, that's 2 casts in a row with that pompadour. Well, that's too bad. After those 2 awesome fish on that pompadour, I haven't had another one hit it. So let's hope we can get them to do that again while it's still overcast. You know, when the morning gets extended like this, to me, that's just the absolute best time for topwater. Especially when there's a slight breeze like there is with a little ripple on the water. Man, for me, I mean, everybody's got their own experience, but for me, low light, overcast, you know, morning or dusk, and, you know, breeze coming across the water, you don't get much better conditions for topwater than that. Oh, there's a wee little guy on that crankbait. Definitely not the fish we're after. Well, I took my camera down, but I wanted to make a few more casts. So we just got this guy on a jerk bait. So that's good stuff. All right, so another little guy. And that came on an X-Wrap, Rapala jerk bait. All right, there's another frogfish. Had to change out my frog because I lost my other one in a tree. He beat that up pretty good. Yes, sir. That was a good hit. Another little guy. Another little guy on a frog. Swing and a miss. Well, folks, that was fun. Good night, good morning. Got a bunch of fish. We couldn't get that donkey, but I'll tell you what, we'll be back. This is one of my favorite places. I come here several times a year, and I think you can see why with all the pads and sometimes you hit them big, sometimes you hit them small. We hit them small last night. Hey, I hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time on Chicken Thigh Fishing, and until then, Stay fishing, my friends.